Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo.
And he'll be out of bounds.
After Mike McCarthy, pretty decisive. He brings out that red challenge flag. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
Out of the gun to give to Spears.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Now Levis.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
On 1st down, Levis.
His throw incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Levis looking to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing, Prescott.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Prescott. Touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
And the Cowboys are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the 1st quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they've put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this lead could become.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the 1st as another kickoff is away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Hand off to Spears.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Levis now on 1st and 10. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Well, sure looked pretty coming off of his hand, but sometimes you might have to take a little bit off of it. That one looked a little too hot to handle.
Yeah, but off the tip, hey, they still got the catch, right?
It's amazing, isn't it? Even when it goes wrong, it turns out right.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Henry up the middle. He showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line.
42 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of this Super Bowl. Henry again on 2nd down.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Here's Levis.
Throw left side complete. That's Phillips. And he is going to lose yardage here. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
The Folks' kick is good.
And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So he gets an early chance to redeem himself, and he's able to put that one through.
And how happy is he that he's able to get that second chance so quickly after the first miss, gets his confidence back up, and who knows, they may need him for an even bigger kick later in the game.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this.
The Cowboys out in front early. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports.
Prescott.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
CeeDee Lamb. with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Cowboys continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Boy, I mean, at this point, what more do we say here? I got nothing.
And you know, so many people talk all the time about having announcer-less games, and they want that. This could be a candidate for it, because if we stay here and do this, we're going to have a lot to fill in the second half.
There's still another half? So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Levis to throw off play action. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
So the pick 6, and now Levis right back to the air. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. A second down throw from Levis. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 22. Touchdown, Cowboys! Mark that down as a punt return of 78 yards. And the Cowboys are starting to pour it on in the game's biggest